Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And that's downstairs. Ball one. Merrill aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. One down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that should be extra bases.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man on second, two down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Foul ball still 0-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Kyle Stowers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs. So in now for Colorado, Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right-hander kick steals. Swinging a foul straight back. Musgrove with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill sizes this one up, and there are 2 down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Josh Gray. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. And now Taylor Ward.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball one. And now the count is even. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Yandy Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The 0-1. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. High fly ball out into left center field. Yoshida. And that is that. 1 left for San Diego. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Musgrove back to work. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Merrill ranging into the alley. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Across is the runner from first. It's 2-1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Ball 1, no strikes. Tying run and scoring position at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's Zach Short, and that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. We are tied at 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Zach DeZenzo. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis snags it for the second out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Drew Romo. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Hit on the ground to short. Witt throws to first in time, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Logan O'Hoppe, and that's in there at the knees. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Machado now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2 now, and that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Okay.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Y'all just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cronenworth at the plate and takes high there. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. O'Hoppe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit weakly on the ground. Lee gets it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're down 3-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Number 30.
And he grounds one to the right side. Jump throw, nicely done for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brooks Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Corrals it. 2 down. Masataka Yoshida digging in for the Rockies. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Look out! And it hit him. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger, doubled his first time. And a foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time. So the drop. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly...
Runner on the move. Popped up. Gray. And it's caught for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Merrill, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Stowers off of first with 2 away. And it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here is Xander Bogaerts. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Zach Short. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball to right. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Zach DeZenzo digging in for the Rockies. Flied to right his first time. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next for Colorado, Drew Romo. Line drive. And out number one on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smash to the left side. And Witt is out. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Yu. 0 for 2 in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. This is MLB The Show. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul out of play.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. He really settled into this outing nicely.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Fought off foul. The Padres down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gray. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And Manny gets a piece. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout. Musgrove back to work. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Line to left. Ward hauls it in, and there's one away. Brooks Lee digging in for the Rockies.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So in now for Colorado, Masataka Yoshida. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Now here is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2. Outside low, ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Yoshida, the runner at first with two gone. Lead runner to second with two gone. Zach Short digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground. Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Aaron Ashby.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. That one hooked foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team. Needs him.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike one. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So
that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
And he's had his struggles so far this year. You can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
DeZenzo up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Anthony Bender up and throwing. Sims getting loose as well. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one lifted to left. Ward. 2 away.
Now batting.
Bobby Witt Jr. digging in for the Rockies. Fouled off left side. Left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Witt around second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Michael Yu. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one away. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Around second now. Going for 3. And he's out on the tag.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here comes Manny Machado. Fastball for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 37.
And first offering is fouled off. Bender is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. He's in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Masataka Yoshida. Runner on the go. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Zach Short will hit next.
Now batting, center fielder, Zach Short.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Lucas Sims.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Merrill sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. Now the Rockies catcher, Drew Romo. First pitch, not close. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either. So guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Yohan Duran, the new pitcher, looks ready to go, and aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Stowers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Padres down in order, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian once again. This one in the air, center field. Merrill drifts towards it. And a quick out, number one.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for Colorado, Michael Yu. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the first baseman, Josh Gray. 1 for 4 with a double. Runner takes off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runner goes again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Runner on the move again. Slides, but it gets by him. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brooks Lee, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swung on and fouled off, and he'll need a new bat. Two on, one out. And that one sliced foul. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. First and third, one down. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Safe in second, and that was not close.
That's the ball.
Second and third, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that gets down for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the left fielder. Mussett lined into right. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dylan Cruz, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. That one drilled left field. Ward snags it, and that's the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Through 8. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the 0-2. A little bit
No,
low.
that's
Too
a ball.
close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
So coming into the game now on defense, Rafael Marchand. He takes over behind the plate. Merrill over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, just missed. Struck him out swinging. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a breaking ball misses outside. The Padres down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Ripped on a line. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.